And I know that all of us got into or are getting into real estate for different reasons. And they're all good reasons. Solid monetary success. We want to leave a legacy for our families. We love homes. All of those reasons, good reasons. But they're not always enough. So education is important. We all agree. Training is important. Being plugged in here or wherever you get your training is paramount. Self-discipline is key when you start building all of this. And that will create a good agent, maybe even a great agent. But we are only, and I include myself in this because I remind myself of this daily. I am only as successful, and you are only as successful as the number of people who choose you. They can choose a lot of people. If they don't choose you, you will not be successful. So then we have to ask, what's going to set you apart? What sets me apart? And it is your heart. It is the heart that you have. So everybody in this room has a God-given gift. Yours is not the same as the person sitting next to you or the person behind you. We may all share some of those, but without any doubt, I know that mine is a gift of service. Love it. Whether it's coming up here and saying, oh my gosh, Cindy, you need me to decorate this room over here. Cindy, I need to go and do something at WAG. I need to do the display window. Or to one of my clients, oh, we need to get this carpet clean. I have a guy. I mean, whatever it is, I love to serve. So you need to find out what your gift is. Maybe it's a gift of giving. Maybe it's a gift of prayer. Maybe it's a gift of just listening. That is a rare gift. Somebody that can sit and listen to your clients without interjecting your own thoughts and opinions. I will be honest, that's not my gift. You have to find your special gift in order to do. I want you to put your heart, your mind, and your soul into the smallest act that you do. And that is the secret of success. You're going to begin your career, we all do, with heart, excitement, and passion, and goals. That's how it should be. I had my whiteboard with all of my goals, and I had calendars and spreadsheets. And then I realized all of that does not create success. I have to have people, clients, who choose to allow me. You're not doing them a favor, they are doing you a favor. Now, maybe you don't look at it that way, but for me, because it changed my life, every time I sit across the closing table and I look at that settlement table, thinking, wow, this is life-changing for me. So you've got to figure out what it is that sets you apart from everybody else. People in general can sense authenticity. If you are being handled, managed, gimmicked, people know that. And they don't like it. I don't like getting those repeated sales calls that say, hey, Sherry, it's Jeff. I know immediately. I don't know Jeff. Jeff's just calling me to get my business. I don't like it. And your clients won't like it either. People using you who know that you are making thousands of dollars off of their business are going to be looking at you for your authenticity, your honesty, and your heart. Personally, and this is just a me thing, and it wasn't always, let me share something really quick that's not in my notes. Early on, probably that first year of real estate, every time I had a closing, I wanted to do a big closing gift. It was just like everybody else's closing gift. So I had some ladies that I'd sold a house to, They lived out on the lake. I knew they loved to grill. They were outdoor people. I determined that. So it came closing time, and I ran. That's my first mistake. Quickly, I ran and put together a basket. Grilling things, it had outdoor, it had all of this really great stuff. And I probably spent significant money on it. I took it to them. Oh, they just were so grateful. Thank you, loved it. Fast forward about 2.5 years, they called and said, we're going to sell our house. We've been transferred. We want you to list it. I went, I sat down. They were panicked. They said, we've got to be in Tulsa in just several weeks. We found somebody that will move us, but we're not going to be here. I said, I've got you. I'll handle it. I'll oversee your packing. I'll oversee your moving. Don't worry about it. So I went in and started, and the movers were there. Guess what I found in the back of their guest room closet? My gift basket. The bow wasn't even off of it. And it said to me things that wasn't meaningful. I did that probably in 45 minutes the day before closing. Not meaningful. They used me again because, thank God, during that time period, I had maintained a relationship with them. And they gave me another chance, and they've given me several chances since then. So I want all of you right now, some of you I know don't have your license, but you're probably already prospecting a little bit. You've talked to some people. Think about somebody that you're either working with right now or that you're prospecting, that you would hope to work with. What do you know about them? Do you know how many kids they have? Do you know how many grandkids they have? What type of work do they do? What is their hobby? What's creating their mood? Do they have a home church? What foods do they enjoy? Now, this is not a questionnaire. You're not going to rapid fire all this. Take the time to know your clients. Build a relationship with them. Hear what they are saying to you. What is important to them, because then when you close the gift, you will have bonded with them. So you see, I did a transaction with a financial planner. I spent a lot of time, a lot of money. Had my will done, I had all of the paperwork done, opened a new Raymond James account, all of these things. And I got a gift basket delivered to my house. It was very nice. Had a bottle of champagne, two beautiful flutes. And I looked at it, and you know what I said? He doesn't know anything about me. Zero. I don't drink alcohol. I don't have alcohol in my home. It's personal preference. If he had listened to anything in the 4 months I worked with him, he would have known. But see, that was a response. They probably had 50 of those baskets in a closet somewhere that they just send out when somebody does a deal with them. I would not use them again. I won't use them again. So know who you're dealing with. 90% of the time when people are closing on a home, whether they're moving in or moving out, it's stressful. Do you ever close a deal and they say, oh, I've got this all in, this is free. It's all done. It doesn't happen. At the very end, oh my God, you were supposed to have the carpets cleaned. Oh my goodness, my house didn't clean. I've got to move into the new house, and those people didn't clean that house. All of those things. Your dishes are packed. Don't go to a closing and sign up and have them wire you $3,500 or $4,000 and you pitch a $25 Home Depot card across the table. Don't. Don't send them a gift basket of meaningless items, because it'll be in the next garage sale they have. For me, I can't even, and when I say me, it's not me. I have my sister that works with me. She keeps me doing what I do. How many chicken spaghettis have you made? Many. So every time we had closing for the first 2.5 years, chicken spaghetti, a big salad, a dessert, and bread. I did not go to Fresh and buy it out of the deli. and we delivered it to their door so that they had a hot meal when they moved in. It meant everything to them. They didn't have to then scramble for a plate or eat another hamburger or another cold pizza. For my out-of-town clients coming in, and I don't know when they're going to arrive, I have done Bruno's, I have done Aspen Creek. I send them a menu and say, hey, pick out a dinner. I'll order it, I'll have DoorDash deliver it. You tell me what time you want it there. They love it. And I'm going to tell you, if I spend $100 or $150 on Aspen Creek for a friend, this is not a client referral gift. This is a friend that has entrusted me, who has changed my life to the tune of about $5,000 or $6,000, whatever. It is well worth it, and it means something to them, and they will remember that. Many times, I shared this with Shaylin earlier. I recently sold a house. I was the listing agent. Love the buyer's agent. It got really hectic at the end. My sellers were very sick. They couldn't get the house cleaned. The people moving in, she was 8 months pregnant, had 3 under the age of 6. The carpets were supposed to have been cleaned. It was just a mess. And I said, let me handle it. I sent my cleaning lady, and they cleaned the house. And then I have a carpet cleaning company on speed dial. If you don't have their number, you need it. It is Nortex, $39 a week. You cannot spend $39 to help your client out when they have a room full of carpet that needs to be addressed. You need to reevaluate your business plan. So I did that. And then when we fixed dinner for my clients, we fixed dinner for those clients, and they got it. About a week later, I got the sweetest thank you note delivered from their realtor. She's a very good friend. She's a big fan of mine, and I'm a big fan of hers. And she said, they sent me this $100 gift card, and they want me to take you to dinner because they have never been treated so kindly. Man, that's not about me. That's about doing what Jesus did. Help. Be a blessing. Do it from the heart. I could have taken some kind of gift basket and left at the door, and it would have been meaningless in that situation. Authenticity is magnetic. So practical relationship building is everything to me. I want to make sure that my clients are in constant communication year-round. Every client that I have from the last 5 years hears from me several times a month. I'm not anybody in here that knows me at all knows I am so technically challenged. Holy cow. It's a wonder I don't have it on a handwritten ledger. I did figure out how to get it on Excel. But all of my people are on there, every client. And during a month, let's just take a month, week 1, the top third is going to get a text message from me. The second third is going to get an email from me. The next third is going to get a handwritten card. I have a box about this big. It is full of greeting cards. You can go to Hobby Lobby, Mardelli, you can go to Hallmark, and they have those boxes that have a variety of cards, you know, happy birthday, happy anniversary, hope you feel better, whatever. I have hundreds of those. And at night, when you sit down, it takes 30 minutes to write a genuine message that said, hey, I'm thinking about you. I know when my clients are sick because I talk to them all the time. I know when they lose a loved one. I know if they're in the hospital. I know if their husband gets put in hospice. All of those things. And they wouldn't dare use another realtor because I'm not their realtor anymore. I'm their friend. I'm a part of their family. So don't send out generic messages. Do not copy and paste. I have a friend that I did a lot of business with, a lender that I really love. Every holiday, I get a generic message. Now it's copied and pasted, so it doesn't look like it went out to all these different people, except occasionally it'll have the wrong name in it. And I know that it is being mass sent. That doesn't really warm my heart, okay? And I tell him that. So this is not all inclusive, but you're going to have some key people that help you. When we do deliveries, I hire somebody, maybe it's a family friend, maybe it's your brother, your sister, your high school student, somebody. I can't deliver 60, 70, 80 gifts in a day or two, and still take care of my other clients. So I'm just going to kind of start, and this, again, it's not all inclusive. The week between Christmas and New Year's, we deliver Black Eyed Peas. This was not my idea. Cindy started this. I thought it was beautiful, and so it has the recipe card, has all the ingredients in it, and we deliver this to 55 or 60 of my clients. This gift will most likely go to people who have used me once or twice. It's just a way to say, hey, I still remember you, I'm thinking about you. You have to have a Lucinda, or you have to have Cindy's marketing team. She does all of these cards for me. They're branded. I have a drawer full for every occasion. So that's what these are. Randomly test these out. This is a great gift. Make sure they get it before New Year's Eve. And then we come to February. You have to have good supplies. You have to have some good supplies. These little jars I found on an auction site, Title Candle Company, but they sold 1,600 of these for $300. Do you know what all I put in these jars? I use them for everything. So I do hot chocolate, 2 hot chocolate packets, crushed peppermint, marshmallows, put whatever you want in them. I deliver these to my farming community, which is about 150 people. They all get these. And then I choose another 60 people off my database that get these. So you're having to monitor that, who gets what. Are there clients that get both? You better believe it. I have clients that get everything and then some, because they have used me 5, 6, 7 times, millions and millions of dollars of transactions. They're going to get it all. But again, you got to know them. So these are hot chocolate jars. These are not good closing gifts, okay? So don't confuse this with a closing gift. If somebody entrusts you to sell their home and you're taking home a check for $4,000 and you give them a $1.50 jar of hot chocolate, they will be greatly offended. That's what these are. These are to just keep that relationship going, keep building and bonding is what I call it. March and April, I really don't have anything that I do specifically. Easter, I typically, if I can find Easter lilies, I will give those to maybe my top 5 clients, top 10 clients, those people who continually send me business. So then we come to Mother's Day. And I do 50 to 60 of these. Again, Lucinda makes these cards for me. They have a message from me. It is my message. It's not a Hallmark message. It's got my branding on the back. And I send out to the ladies $5 Starbucks cards. Now, you say, good grief, that's $300. Well, good grief. They just gave me $3,000. So if you say, I have bills to pay, I can't do that. Your client transaction referrals will stop. That is a small, set it aside. When you have closing, figure out what you can set aside, because if you don't love on them, guess what? I will. Okay? I will. I'm going to love on them big time. So you better love on them. Somebody else, there's a lot of people out there. Education, do you know in Smith County how many solid, good, honest, loving realtors there are in Smith County? A lot. The clients would be in good hands to you. Some of them are in this room. They've built great careers. But I'm going to tell you, if you want to set yourself apart, you better set yourself apart. So 50 to 60 of my ladies get these, and then Father's Day rolls around. This is so important. Don't do what I did the first time I did this. So I rotate 50 to 60, 50 to 60. You know, again, 10 or 15 of those may overlap. They may have gotten something last month and they're going to get it this month. But if you send Mama a Starbucks card, you better make sure that Daddy gets a Whataburger card. Okay? So keep that list of who you're sending Starbucks cards to, and if they have a spouse or significant other, this is what they need to get on Father's Day. Again, we send it to these cards for me. They're branded. They have my message on the inside. So then the summertime rolls around. That's a hard one. People travel, they're on vacation. You can't always just leave things on their doorsteps. So one more thing. On Father's Day, I have this year, did I send 10, 12? 10 or 12. So there, write this down if you don't have it. Dickey's Peach Farm in Atlanta, Georgia. They have a great website. They go out, what they are known for is going out in the mornings, picking all of these fresh peaches out of their orchard, same day. They pack them and ship them. You get them within a couple of days. 13 hand-picked big Georgia peaches, I think are $43. So I have several men. Warren Woodcock is one of them, 90 years old. I've done 7 transactions for him, and I've probably done 5 or 6 for his kids and grandkids and brothers and sisters. And he gets peaches every Father's Day. Now, if they're running, I don't have to call and say, hey, Bulldog, you're getting peaches. He knows. And he will call me if they're not there a day or two before or after. He calls me. Hey, I didn't get my peaches. Somebody else get my peaches? Same with pecan pie. He loves pecan pie. He gets it at Thanksgiving. He gets it all year long. Anytime I have a pecan pie, he gets one. So when we go on to summer, these are sunshine boxes. Again, it's something Cindy did years ago. I love it. Again, we send it to a label for them. Everything in it's yellow, it's bright. It's nothing, my goodness. It's juicy fruit and liners and some chips and some steamed popcorn and some chapstick. But it's sunny and it's pretty. And I will deliver 15 or 20 of those in the summertime. And then I also do $5 Amy's gift cards. These, again, put them in a card, one of those handwritten cards that we talked about in the box. It says, hey, I'm thinking about you. Throw one of these in. Go have an Amy's on me. Go have ice cream. Summer's hot, thinking about you. Those are outstanding to keep. We roll around to the fall. I do not send these plastic flowers, because you can't find mums this time of year. So I order 40 to 50 giant pots of mums. That's probably the most expensive thing I send, but it's the most meaningful to a lot of my people. They count on that. When are my mums coming? Find you a nursery. Do not go to Lowe's and get these little pots. Cycle of Seasons, Harris Nursery. There's a plant farm in the Summerfield. You can get the giant ones. I put a card on them, and we deliver those because they're so big. It takes us 3 or 4 days. But to leave a pot of mums, usually it just says "Happy Fall, y'all." Thinking about you. They love it. They've gotten moms now for 5 years. If I don't send moms, if something happens to me, you guys have got to send moms to my clients because they'll be calling looking for them, okay? And then we do October. Love these. This, again, see, the jars. These are those same jars. They have payday mix in them. Candy corn, salted peanuts. Mix it in big bowls, fill them up. Has a label on it, no tricks, just treats. And we put them in a little gift sack with a branded card. So these go to my farming area as well. Probably 150 of these go to my farming area, one at each door. And then my clients get these as well. They know this is not a closing gift. They know this is not, I just think they're fun. I just want to share it with my clients. And so they get these. And again, I send 55 to 60, which are probably not the same 55 or 60 who got these or who got a gift card. Rotate so that they're always looking and excited for what you're going to do for them. It doesn't take a rocket scientist. Your clients are smart. And if they start getting all of these, they know, 1, you're putting effort. 2, you're spending your hard-earned money on them. And 3, you care. It's important. They know it's important to me to keep a relationship with them. November, our office does pies. This year we delivered 55 or 60 of those giant pies. My clients are so spoiled, and your clients need to be that spoiled. I mean, end of October, Warren Woodcock calls and says, hey, don't forget to get me a pecan pie. Les Lake calls and says, hey, we want pumpkin this year, not apple. I had several people call and say, do they have apple pies? I don't know, I'll ask. They know they're going to get pies at Thanksgiving. So, and then December, this I do every year. I do ornaments, and I put a little label on the back of them. These aren't expensive. I think they're $3.95 at Hobby Lobby. This is a card that I hand draw a message, about 100 of them. Takes me about 3 weeks to sit down and hand write a message specific to the Taylor family and know what they've been through this year. And I put the ornament in it. If no one in here works for the Postal Service, I can just share this with you. When you go to the Postal Service, they're going to say, oh, these are going to be $3 to ship. No, they're not. So then we go to the post office in Turnertown. Little bitty post office, way out in Turnertown. And we walk in and say, we'd like to send these. And they'll say, okay, great, 53 cents a piece. So, perfect. But we can only send 50 of them. Oh, that's good. So then we go to Jacksonville to the post office down there. I send the rest of them. I'm not paying $3 to send an envelope. And there are a lot of postal offices, literally, that you can walk in and just hand them a stack of envelopes, and they will slap a stamp on them, weigh them, and send them out for you. I have clients that have closed 3 or 4 homes with me this year. Several of them $1 million homes. They have $1 million listings with me. I'm not giving them a $3.95 ornament. Okay? This is something that is just a token that says, appreciate you. So this is some really nice Hallmark gift wrapping paper that I ordered from Hallmark. It says, just wrapping up the year, saying thank you. And we're going to deliver this to probably 15 or 20 of my clients. And everybody needs wrapping paper. They're always glad to get it. So this all is a concentrated effort. This is not something that you can wake up on December 1st and say, oh my goodness, Christmas is coming, what am I going to do? Know what you're going to do. Be prepared. Get set up. Take a closet in your house. We have jars, we have gift sacks, we have tools, we have all of these cards and lucifers created for us. at any given time that somebody's in the hospital, that somebody has a baby, that somebody loses a loved one, I can put together something, a heartfelt card, go pick up something that's meaningful, but I have all of the stuff to put it together. So I would just say in closing, whatever you do, when you leave here, you decide what you're going to do. Do it well, and do it with genuine love. Don't ever let your doing become routine. I could have walked in Hobby Lobby and said, here, Vicki, just grab 100 of these. We were in there an hour trying to figure out which ones are best. Oh, they can put a picture of their family in this one. This one works really good. Oh, let's use this one because they have kids. They'll enjoy the gingerbread ones. Don't let it become a gimmick. The minute it becomes a gimmick, you lose them. Don't let it become a marketing ploy. Will it get you business? Yes. It may not be new business. I don't have new business. I work almost, I'm going to say 95% with that same group of 300. Over and over and over. If I look up and my board is empty, I call Warren Woodcock. I say, hey, Bulldog, guess what? Man, I got to have some business. He goes, okay, let me get on the phone. And before long, somebody will call and say, Warren Woodcock gave me your name and number. I never hesitate. I don't call and go, oh, I got bills to pay, I don't have any business. I just say, hey, I sold all mine. Who do you know? They want to help. People generally want to help you, especially if you have a relationship with them. Ask. So, one, in closing up, what is my God-given gift? You have to know that. You have to know that. I have so many clients that have never gotten a gift from me. I think I have about 14 of them that sit in church with us every Sunday because that's what they needed. They didn't need a gift basket. They needed Jesus. How can you best share your gift, whatever it is? Maybe it's your listening ear. Maybe it's compassion. Maybe it's patience. That's not mine either. But whatever it is, share it with them in an authentic way. And then let me ask you this, is your motivation genuine? If you leave out of here and you run out and you buy all of these things and you start throwing them together so that you can get lots of business in 2023, won't work. Not going to work. If it's just to get another transaction, that won't work. And are you putting heart into what you share? Because if you don't have heart and it's not genuine, it just won't work.